Hi, my name is Sachii, and today I am doing another watercolor painting. Now, a little bit of backstory because there's always a backstory with me. When I first started doing this watercolor painting, I want not where did I sorry when I wanted to start doing watercolor painting again, I actually wanted to do it in I wanted to do stained glass. That's the number one thing that I wanted to do when I did watercolor or when I got back to watercolor painting. I wanted to do stained glass anything. And opportunity arose today and I decided, you know, why not? Try it. So here we are. We're going to try to do a stained glass motif. Um I very quickly did a design that I have no clue what it's supposed to look like, but here we are. So I am just going to very quickly try to get. I really want to do the night sky, so we're going to build up on these colors quite a bit. Is that turquoise blue? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're going to build up on these colors quite a bit and see if I can add other colors too, like purples and reds and whatnot to get the feeling of the night sky. If I can. If I can't, then it's okay. I tried, you know? That's half the battle. So, and then on the bottom here, I don't know why, I just decided to do an arrowhead thing. I think most of it is just because I wanted to try to do something completely different. So, let's get to it. I mean, I've already started, but yeah, let's see, cadmium red. Um, I kind of have an idea of what I'm gonna do with this. Just this is gonna be a quick video. I just wanted to do something very quick. Um, because I had kind of a rough day today. Dealing with insurance kind of sucks, and there's a few personal things going on in my life that I'm not gonna get into. But yeah, just another day, another. I won't say dollar because that's super cliche, but I guess just another day. Okay, so what we're gonna do is okay. The upper ones are gonna kind of dry. I'm gonna wait a bit on that just because I want to be sure that they're dry before I go into the next stage. I might actually do purple down here. We're gonna do the deep purple just because I can. You know, I probably should have like just done the triangle and worked from there. I also don't know why it's pilling down here. I don't know if you can really see it. But yeah, and then we're gonna make the middle yellow because why not? Then let's see if we've got some. We're gonna add a cobalt violet to the top, which is what I put down here. Just gonna do smear it a bit. Okay, we're gonna leave it like that, and then we're gonna do a indigo blue gray deep, which is right here on the other side, so that it's starting to show. And then mix it. It's not the one thing about these paints, they're not the best at mixing, but it is doable. So we're just gonna make this because I'm gonna go over this with something else. But for now, we're just gonna slowly just build up on the color scheme. So here is darker blue. I already forgot which blue I was using. I think it was this one. Okay, yeah, it was that one. Okay, and then we're gonna quickly just go through it, blend it a bit, blend it a little bit more. Too much. Okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it just has to be able to show some kind of gradients, and that's something that I didn't do. Okay, so let's take this. Okay, dab, 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 dab. Okay, and then dab, 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 dab. Okay, we're good there. We just gotta let the top dry. Now we're gonna go to the middle column. I don't want to quite use just I don't want to use orange. Um, but I also should have chosen better colors for this. But you know, maybe I should just go with my own instinct because again, this whole thing is just me just trying something new and being super adventurous with it. So, okay, let's get you darker. Okay, let's get you darker. Okay, and we're not gonna, I might do some accenting, but I don't think it's really necessary with the bottom portion. The top portion, I definitely need to um, incorporate the orange and probably gray almost, because, you know, the sun and the moon and just intersecting the different lights. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna do okay. Then we're gonna do an orange for the sun. The one thing I like about these is that you can go over other colors without feeling too bad. Um, and then I'm not too concerned about going over the other colors just because I have plans. I have secret plans. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, okay, that's definitely way too much orange. Okay, let's. I'm gonna have to go back over that blue. Um, yeah, that orange is definitely having way too much fun. Okay, let's. Yeah, again, we're gonna have to go over it with that blue. I don't mind it bleeding in this case because it actually adds to what I'm trying to do with it. Not sure if that's the right blue, but that's definitely not the right blue. Okay. Just gonna make it so that this blue blends in a little bit more, and then I'm gonna use the actual blue I needed. Get it just a little bit darker. Pull the color a bit. Okay. Dab, 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 dab. Okay, that's better. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's better than what it was. And then still bleeding out a bit, but we can start. Wow, okay. Okay. Yeah, I definitely that was 100% me. Okay. Yeah, I will probably do the outline in I have again plans, super secret plans on this, but let's first try to clean that up a bit. Okay. So, now that we've gotten the debacle from the bottom somewhat sorted out, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make the stained glass portion. How we're going to do that is I'm actually really nervous about this. But you never know if you can until you do. So, this paintbrush is already, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to that is probably the straightest line I've ever done in my entire life. I'm very proud of myself. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go down. Ooh, okay. Gonna have to make that stain, that black a little bit bolder. So I haven't done Paint My Memories in a minute. I've just been, life has happened. So one of my favorite places in the whole wide world is called, it's in Paris. It's a small chapel, and I wish I remembered the name, to be completely honest, but it's like the small chapel in the middle of Paris, and it's a small Catholic chapel, super cute, super small, and the stained glass, apparently that blue cannot be replicated. No one knows how they made it, and everyone comments on how beautiful that blue is, and it's just, oh, magnificent. I want to say it's like La Chapelle. I'll link it on the bottom because it's gonna bother me now that I don't know what my favorite landmark in Paris is after Les Cloîtres, or the cloisters. No, sorry, not even that. It's just hmm, I can't remember. Why don't I remember any of this? Like, I spend so much time in Paris that I should remember all the museums because I'm always, like, I go to all the museums. It's like Le Cluny, yeah. La Cluny is my favorite. Like, sure, La Louvre is great. It has some amazing artworks, like the very, very um anticlimactic Mona Lisa. Um, and Winged Victory. Winged Victory makes me so happy whenever I see it. But oh, I'm definitely going out of the lines. But again, I have plans. I have big plans, on how to fix this. So yeah, but yeah, so I just, I really love stained glass. I think it's beautiful. I actually found this guy on Instagram that teaches people how to do stained glass, and um, unfortunately, I think he's in Michigan, but I definitely contacted him about like how amazing his channel is. So, oh, I definitely went over that. But you know what? I'm actually gonna go over these colors again because I can. Just to make them a little bit darker, but I'm gonna do it with a different brush. Because right now, this brush is focused on doing. I didn't even notice it was pulling up here. Okay, that's soak you up, soak you up, soak you up. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and I just like smeared it. Oh my god. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, I'm okay. So now we're gonna. This is something I don't do very often. Um, I should. I just don't. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna. And then if this works as well as I hope it does, I'm going to be so happy because I've been dreaming about doing this or something like this for a while now. I just not necessarily didn't have the courage. Just oh boy. Okay. That's the one thing about watercolors is that I'm not the most patient person. And as you can see, watercolors have their own mind. They have their, and this isn't exactly watercolor, so it's a completely different beast. And yet, like I keep wanting to control it, and I can't. So then I end up into issues like that. But for now, we're gonna keep on just trying to finish this up. It actually adds a layer that I like as well. Again, mistakes, completely normal here. And if my super secret plan doesn't work, I have a plan B. And in fact, I might actually use the plan B because it might be significantly easier in the interest of time because I would rather my art videos be a little bit shorter. Just because there's not much more to talk about than, my art. I mean, I can tell you about all the places I love that I forgot all their names. So yeah. No. Okay, let's go. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? Again, we're having fun with this. Just do this. Okay. And then this brush and this bowl is gonna have to be cleaned out super super well. Because of all the black. Because I definitely probably could have done the black in impermanent marker, but I really wanted to do it this way. So let's just see how. Now we're going to turn it around again, and we're going to clean off the brush as best I can. Best I can. Okay. And then, so brush is as clean as I can get it, for the moment. Now we're going to choose, which gold should I use? I think I'm going to choose the middle one. And if this doesn't work, then I have glitter pens that I bought, that I never use, but I just want to see if this works. So let's do. Silence because concentrating. I don't know if you guys can see it on the video, but it's pretty striking in person. Yeah, I think if I wasn't doing it on red, I think it would be a little bit more obvious. Let me I'm almost done with this with the red, and then we'll go through and try it. That's a wet spot, so I'm gonna avoid it for now because we learned a lesson up there. Okay. Well, to be fair, I don't think you'll be able to see it until I go into the purple. Because I don't know. Let's see. Okay. But it's pretty visible in person. Yeah, I just drew over a line, so you can definitely start to see the gold. Okay, and then oh, sorry. Hi. Sorry, John. Okay. Okay, so you can't really see it. Obviously, you can't see it on the yellow because it's too close to the color, but you should definitely be able to see it on the purple. Yeah. I might have to wait on the top because it's still pretty wet. Okay. Okay, come on. Let's go. Come on. You can do it, glitter. You can do it. Spread your glitter. Okay. So I'm gonna do the top part of the sky, or the bottom part of the sky rather. And then let's do the dry parts of the sky. I'll hold it up to the camera when I'm done so that it's a little bit more obvious what I did, but I think it's become pretty clear, to be honest. I'm, again, very happy. I want to do more detailed designs, like I imagine a phoenix as my next one, but I need to really just get the confidence to do it and not think about it. almost there. Then I wanted to add like silver stars, but I don't think they'd really show up. I have to do that black again. Okay. On the top. I think it's still a little wet. Let me try and go around this. Yeah, that's dry. And then I might have gone overkill with the gold a bit, but you know what? This is how you learn. You just practice and you figure it out. But then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like paint the outside some kind of color. I haven't decided what color yet. And then let's go back to black. Just make this a little bit darker. Go over some of the lines that I colored over, or painted over rather. Honestly, I think I probably should have done the gold first and then the black, but again, this is how I learn. This is, yeah, okay, so we're good. Wait, a little bit more black here. And then kind of want to put a background on it, but at the same time I think it's fine. If I do a background, we're gonna do a brown background just to make the colors kind of pop. It's gonna be kind of hard to see, but it's definitely there. And I'm gonna have to clean this desk up quite a bit, but it's okay. Okay, so let's get. You know what? I learned this trick. Let's use it. Initially, this should have been deep red, but because I already used red, I didn't want to use it again. So that's why we're using a brown, just to kind of replicate, you know, the church feel. But depending on the colors of my next piece, the background will change as well. I just cut out, so in an effort to save money, I've actually cut out a bunch of I have a really large watercolor pad that I cut up into smaller pieces, and I just make projects out of this. So this was made, I cut out I think about 8 different 8 bookmarks that I'm going to paint on. One of them is a test up there. The test is more of the swatch, which I didn't use. I wanted to, but I just didn't think about it. Yeah, so we're gonna last one, we're gonna actually, that purple needs to be more purpley on the bottom, so we're gonna spread it out to the bottom, and then I'm gonna make this just a tad brighter. Okay, and with that, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it works. And yeah, so I can do this. I just need to get better.